heaven?
No. It's Iowa.
Ben and Kevin, we used to be so in sync, and now you want to do this, Kevin wants to do that. Ben wants to go right, I want to go left. I wish we could just both go left together, like go left, Kevin, go left.
Go left?
And then raw! And then explosions, and then boom, and then gunfire, and then cut again, and then boom!
Or just sing Sailing together. Can we harmonize?
Ooh-wee.
We're talking Ambulance on the Pot of Dreams.
I'm sorry, brother. Sorry that I brought you into this. I just wanted things to be the way they used to be. That's my brother, Will.
I could use some help.
My wife needs this surgery.
This is real life.
How's that right? You put your life down on the line for this country? You leave your family, your home? How much do you need?
231.
How about more? 32 million. I need an extra man.
I came to you for a loan.
Look, have I ever gotten you anything that I couldn't get you out of? It's time for you to do something for your family. What can I do you for, officer? We're just doing a transfer in the back. I'll let you in 20 minutes.
If I could just get it done real quick, because I'm on the clock. Promise not to rob the place.
Seriously, because that would be bad for my job.
I promise.
All right, okay. All right, come on.
all right.
Okay.
Let's go, D.
You are all going to have the greatest story to tell at dinner tonight. Get out! Don't shoot a cop! Go!
Lock everything down. Nothing gets out.
All the leaves are brown.
Stop! Get out!
The sky is gray.
What do you want?
Just gonna borrow it.
I got a cop shot. I gotta get him to the hospital.
I'm gonna need you to help us. Why don't you help us?
We doing hostages now.
We're not crashing into this ambulance. We got a brother cop on board.
Do you have EMT experience?
Combat triage.
You're a soldier.
Yeah.
We are trying to save you.
1, 2,
California dream.
Hey! Don't you move!
You think you're so tough with that gun?
Yo, Danny, relax.
I gotta get back to my wife and my son.
Does your wife know you're Rob Banks?
We're not the bad guys. We're just the guys trying to get home.
We don't get to walk off into the sunset.
Danny, everybody knows how dangerous you are.
Do you? You get your helos out of here now!
I'm gonna get you back home, little brother. I'm gonna get everybody home.
California dreaming.
Welcome, all of you bank robbers. We're talking the classic Michael Bay movie from 2022, Ambulance, on the Pot of Dreams. If you listen to Wheel Pod, Ben, Kevin, myself, talking, we're all just doing lines of cocaine and robbing a bank and riding an ambulance. Hope you enjoyed this movie. It was on Netflix. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it, and then you can listen to this or not. Whatever. Do whatever you want.
That's your life.
Guys, Ambulance. What'd you think? Neither of you had seen it. I had seen it once, but I don't remember. There was a lot I didn't remember about it.
I'm shocked you could fall asleep during this movie. It's so loud and screamy and screechy.
Spoiler, I watched about an hour and 45 minutes one night, and it got late, and I was like, I got to stop this because I am literally going to fall asleep again. So it almost happened twice. So I had to stop and then finish it at another time. Something about it. There's something about this movie where it's just sleepy time. I don't know. It's like Denis Villeneuve for Kevin. You put on one of his movies, and he's going right to sleep. So
Weird. So it's just like becomes ambient noise at a certain point. Just all
Maybe.
the
I don't know
screeching,
what it is.
explosions
Yeah.
and yelling. Okay. I mean, this is very Michael Bay.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking
but
this
we
movie
gotta
is
appreciate
extremely
Michael
Michael
Bay.
Bay.
I
He
went around.
quotes his own movie.
Yeah, he quotes The Rock in this movie. Which is
Why
pretty
do
great.
I have to appreciate him? What is appreciation worthy of this guy?
He makes entertaining movies that are fun and exciting, and they look expensive, and stuff blows up, and he can do action like nobody else. I really think he's an underrated filmmaker. Like,
Oh,
he makes bad movies. Like, this isn't like a great cinema. This isn't an awesome film, but there's some super cool shots. Like, I texted you guys a picture of when they went through the aqueduct or whatever, and the ambulance is
The
going through
LA
water,
River.
and the helicopters behind it. Like, just looks super cool. Like, just the staging of that, like, stunts and things blowing up. And this movie with the drone shots of flying in and under stuff, they went a little heavy with it. But yeah, I don't think we appreciate Michael. I think the Transformers of it all got a little dicey with Bay, where it kind of went heavy on the CGI. But a lot, like, you see online, a lot of people like complain about how CGI looks worse now than it did 20 years ago. And I think it's because, like, people like Bay were so good at when they use it and how they use it. Now they just throw CGI at everything, and that's why it looks so stupid. But it's a real skill. I don't know. I think I appreciate Michael Bay. Like I said, movies are bad. Pearl Harbor's a really bad movie. Armageddon is pretty stupid, but it's entertaining and it's fun and it's loud, and I don't know. I like it, but that's my rant on Michael Bay.
let me see the floor. I want to hear Kevin's thoughts before I respond to that.
I was entertained by
Counsel.
the Bad Boys franchise. Bad Boys 1 and 2 he directed. Wasn't a fan of Pearl Harbor or Armageddon. But and I'm not a fan of the Transformers movies either. They all seem to just be pretty mindless and just giant robots fighting, I guess, is, if you're into that, that's your thing. But it's not my thing. But I felt this was kind of a departure for him. It's a smaller movie in scale than most of the other movies that we've seen that he's done.
Yeah, it's not the fate of the world. It's like just the bank robbery, trying to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Michael Bay I like is earlier Michael Bay. I like The Rock. I like Armageddon. It's stupid, but it's fun. I've never seen Pearl Harbor. Everyone always said it was terrible, and then I just know the song from Team America that specifically makes fun of Pearl Harbor. And it was an apologist even for the first Transformers movie, and then it goes nuts. But Eric, I hear what you're saying. I want to like it because of the practical effects, right? We get explosions and bullets, and it's frenetic. And I want to like it, but the editing drives me batshit insane. I hate it. It's disorienting. I can't tell who's doing what where, so I can't feel the impact, and it ends up being just a mess. It just becomes crazy noise on the screen because I cannot discern who's doing what where, and it's just lots of super fast cuts, right? One of those drone shots before they rob the bank, right? It just zooms underneath the bank, and it's really fast, but it just annoyed the piss out of me. And it's like, I kept saying, okay, Michael, like, enough. Like, take it down a notch. You can have longer takes. You don't need to cut so often. You can actually, like, choreographing instead of cutting a million times, point where I don't know where I'm at in the space of the movie. It drives me nuts. That's what frustrated me, because I wanted to like it. It's got a lot of things going for it, but I just could not ever. None of the action did anything for me, mostly because the editing was just so crazy. Anyway, that's my biggest beef with the movie, is that it just the frenetic way it's edited annoyed the piss out of me and distracted me and took me out of it constantly. But
I don't disagree with that once they're in the ambulance. I think
Sure.
from that point on, it's like I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're going, what street they're on. They probably aren't on one street. They're probably just filming shit with the ambulance driving around. Like there's no sense of like where in LA they are. Are they in LA? I don't know. There's no landmarks. It's like, but when up until when they rob the bank, I think like the bank itself is pretty well contained. Like you know where they are. They're going into the garage, trying to get out. Like that part to me, I thought was really well done.
I think it's good. I kept thinking of Heat the whole time, and Heat's a billion times better.
Where it's like the sound, the whoom, 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 and then, once the shooting starts, like, then it's just like, let's go.
I wish there was more of the heist. They just yada the heist part of it.
Yeah.
You just cut to the guy who wants to ask out the teller. You miss out on a lot of cool stuff that probably happened.
Yeah, it's like they wanted to get to the ambulance part of ambulance, and like it's like no, that's not what I want to see. I want to see like these guys planning the heist and doing the heist and like all of that. Like I guess the ambulance is like the sort of catch with the movie is that they steal the ambulance to get out, but I agree with you. I wish there was more of the heist. Although this movie is quite long, though, too.
It's too long. Oh, so definitely. I was very ready for it to be done by the time. I was like, come on.
Once they get to the, like, cartel guys, and, like, there's that, like, say, all right, let's wrap it up. Like, let's wrap it up now. We don't need, like, another 45 minutes.
We don't need a 5-minute long, mournful shots of the characters with sad music playing in this kind of movie. Come on. I don't need another flashback to them as boys. I don't care about their relationship. You've done nothing to earn that. But even the heist, I guess I'd give it a pass because I think this is a time where some chaos makes sense. Even then, I had trouble seeing who was shooting what where. And I know it's crazy because we have the robbers going different directions, and we have the like street cop who gets involved, and then we have the like undercover team, and it gets just really crazy.
He's trying to make heat.
And it's not. Yeah. I couldn't tell who was doing what, but I gave it a little bit of a pass that, okay, everything's going to shit, so we need to see it because it's kind of crumbling. But even then, I didn't love it. I was like, okay, here's your get out of jail card. But then it just, like, they're on the highway and cars are slamming all of a sudden, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, there's an explosion, and they turn and the cars are just flipping and flopping, and it's an explosion, and it looks kind of cool, but I don't know who's doing what, and that's where it's like, okay. Like, you get to a dead end, and then you just go in reverse, and the other cars just fly off. And I don't know. It's like, okay. There's no sense of space and danger and impact, really. I'm just watching cars fly off, which is kind of fun, but there's no emotional impact. But I don't know. That was where I got frustrated, because it just constantly... And even when they go to the Staples Center, right? Like, okay, that could be cool, but there's all these little close-ups, and we're just cutting 10,000 times. You could do a longer shot, right? You could do a wider shot. Let's see where all the vehicles are in relation to, but we just don't. And I kept thinking of like even Bullet, right? I know you didn't like Bullet that much, Eric, but like that car chase in there is 500,000 times better than anything in this movie. It's so immaculate. You know what's going on. It feels chaotic and awesome.
One battle after another has a better like chase scene in it. Yeah.
And it's just too disoriented. But I also was like, how am I supposed to feel about this? I think it's supposed to be tragic. Am I supposed to root for the guys in the ambulance? It's supposed to be conflicted.
Hey, they're just guys trying to get home.
They're not the bad guys. They're just trying to get home.
They're not the bad guys.
I mean, like, how many cops die in this movie, do we think?
Oh, many.
Well,
yeah.
One was almost going to die, but then they, for some reason, have a lot of barriers and a lot of ambulances, and they kill a shit ton of cops after that.
Like, yeah, a boatload.
Yeah,
like
I didn't get that. Where one cop was bad, but then 30 cops was okay.
Yahya Abdul Mateen, is that how you say his name? Mm-hmm. He doesn't kill any other cops. He shoots the one guy, but then he saves him. So he's not really like that's big. His big hang up is he doesn't want to kill the cops.
Yeah, but then they kill dozens of cops at the end.
Well, but at this point, like, he drives the getaway ambulance, and he's an accomplice. I mean, this is accessory murder of cops at a minimum, right? Like, you put your law hat on.
That's felony murder. For
he's
sure.
Like, he's going to jail for life for those dead cops. And if he just killed that cop and turned himself in, there'd be less dead cops. I mean, it's one of those ones where like, you know, we do all this work to save this one cop, and it's supposed to be exciting, but then we end up just seeing a bunch of cops get mowed down. Even the one we like, the captain or whatever, who's got all the USC garb on, like
Garrett Dillahunt.
Yeah, like
I
okay,
like that guy. Yeah.
right. He was a likable character, and we see him
He's
get
in
mowed
No
down.
Country. Yeah.
He's in No Country. He was in Jesse James movie that we saw.
Yep.
He was great.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
he
He's the
was.
dumb guy. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a good-
that's the real Michael Bay part where it's like we got the cop squad and they got their own unit and they're all like souped up and they have the like tech stuff. Like there's almost too much of that for this movie. That I don't know if I needed his whole
Oh, he has
team
his
and-
little touches. Even
Yeah.
when Will is talking to Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's like, "You were a Marine, and I knew what I signed up for. It gave me purpose." And little jingoistic music plays over the top, like, "Okay, Michael,
Yeah.
okay, buddy, we get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay."
Yeah, he's got his moves. There's the camera looking up at them when they're spinning around. That's in like every Michael Bay movie.
Well, even when Jake Gyllenhaal's trying to convince Will to do the heist, he's just circling the conversation. I'm like, stop it.
It's his style.
Stop it.
He's got his own
Stop it. Look at
Not
both of them. Let your performers perform. Stop
It's
it.
not an AI. AI could not make this movie. Only Michael Bay could make this movie, and I like that. I appreciate that.
It knows what it wants to do. It has a clear vision. I'll give it the absolute minimum there, but I just let your actors act, dude. Let them have this conversation.
Well,
This needs to be a conversation, not the camera. I don't need you adding tension with the camera. Let your actors act, dude.
That brings me
Anyway.
to my biggest complaint with this movie.
With
Is Jake
Gyllenhaal?
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Holy shit, is he not right for this movie? Not the right guy at all. I don't think. Like, it is everything about him doesn't make sense. Why is he the way he is? Why, is he on cocaine the whole time? That would actually make sense. I would buy that if he's just like some coked up loony guy. But he kind of comes and goes with his looniness. He's just wrong. He's just wrong, 100%.
I agree. I'm not laughing because Gyllenhaal was funny. I'm laughing because sometimes he's trying to be Joker at some point. He's trying to be crazy. He just doesn't seem to be anything. Right, like he's not an out-and-out lunatic. He's kind of rational. He's kind of not. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't seem to be grounded in any way, one way or the other.
There was nothing to him. There was I don't even know what his deal was.
At times he's supposed to do quips. At times he's supposed to be scary, and it just doesn't.
Well, that's
none
a
of it
Michael
melds.
Bay thing, right? Like Will Smith would have his lines in Bad Boys and stuff, and he's Martin Lawrence would have their banter. If this was Will Smith and Martin Lawrence just in the two guys, better movie.
Oh, way better chemistry. 'Cause
Way
that's
better,
another thing.
yeah.
Those two didn't have any chemistry, whatsoever.
Yeah. Like at the end when Yaya shoots him, that's supposed to be played for dramatic effect, but it really lands flat.
Correct.
Yeah, and did Gyllenhaal even know it was him that shot him?
I thought he figured it out, but who knows? I don't even
can't
really
tell,
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell.
The Isa Gonzalez, big fan of hers though. She should be in every movie as far as
Everyone hates her in this movie though.
That was my also second biggest complaint. The fact that no one wants to be that woman's partner is mind blowing. Are you kidding me? These
She doesn't
other
make
men-
small talk, man. Do you want to be partner with somebody that doesn't make small talk, buddy?
Yeah, I would.
She
Yes,
doesn't
I
care
would.
about. She doesn't care about the people,
You
the
mean
tragedies.
You mean I can ride in an ambulance around with her all day? Yeah, sign me up for that. I'll do that job.
But yeah, you have to keep your mouth shut. You can't talk. Is that going to be?
I won't say a word.
You won't share your movie takes with her?
We get
You
to
won't
have
start talking about Christopher Nolan?
midday sushi and drink non-alcoholic beer. I'm in. I'm sold. This is already. I will quit today and take that job.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that
I'm done.
definitely
Like a marriage
some
in
good
Jeopardy.
things definitely some good things about this movie.
Oh,
I think. I
don't know.
I enjoy it. It's fun. It's stupid. Gyllenhaal's he's the real problem, I think.
I would put him the 1B. I mean, but I just don't like the editing. The editing, it made me mad consistently. This should be exciting, and all the set pieces don't end up like when they have to do the crazy surgery where like they have to take out the guy's spleen. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, okay, they slow down, and I guess the cops are slowing down to like let them do it, but that was really vague. And that set piece that should be more exciting than it was. I don't know. It just didn't do much for me. Like that should be this big dramatic sequence where there's character building happening amidst the chaos. It's like, just get it done. I don't know. They don't check for his phone, the cop's phone.
Or they check for the cop's gun.
Yeah.
He had a gun the whole time.
And I wanted to like the crazy twist where the FBI guy was like, I know him. But
oh, the Wedding Crashers guy. Yeah, we haven't even talked about that guy. Todd from Wedding Crashers shows up.
The movie doesn't give him anything to do with like, okay, like there's a twist that could be fun. Like he's got history with Jake Gyllenhaal. Like that could be exciting. But it ends up being nothing.
Well,
have them be introduce old buddies.
He's at a marriage counselor with his gay husband, partner, whatever.
No, it's actually a straight husband.
Well, okay. But like, why is? I mean, it's fine. It doesn't bug me in any way. But like,
I don't know.
It's just like a weird, like plot line to throw in there. And then they went to college together with Jake Gyllenhaal. Isn't that the background?
Yeah, that's it.
Criminology. Yeah.
They drank rosé one night, talked about their dads, and then Jake Gyllenhaal left. Man.
Yeah, he learned everything he needed to learn about criminology, and then like, what? What the fuck kind of stupid story is that?
But he doesn't have any special knowledge. He doesn't use it to outwit him.
Well, and
it's a terrible plan. It's an absolutely terrible plan.
And they don't have any good.
Jake Gyllenhaal having any special abilities or any special knowledge either, from having a advanced degree in criminology.
Yeah, what is his job? He runs like a chop shop or something? Like,
I couldn't figure out what that was.
Yeah.
I thought that was just his car collection because he's rich from all these bank robberies.
I thought he worked there. I don't think he was even.
Yeah, he's not the owner. He's like the boss splurge on the Keurig machine. And I don't know what they do because, like, the guy that works the front desk sees all those fancy cars but doesn't know there's any duplicitous stuff happening.
I swear that guy was Marshawn Lynch when they first zoomed over. I was like, oh shit, Marshawn Lynch is in this.
That would have made it better. It would have made it at least 3% better. But it's unclear, right? The setup is so fast, right? Because it's part of the problem too is that you have this like super fast setup, a little bit of time in the heist, and then it's literally like 2 hours in the fucking ambulance. It is a long time in the ambulance. The pacing is really off. There needs to be less time in the ambulance and more setup, less action that's more coherent and exciting is what I would want. But no, we just have to dive into it. We don't even I watched this with my wife and she was like, she thought there'd be more of a healthcare hang up. Like, no, that's just set up, unfortunately. Like, she needs a crazy $270,000 surgery.
Got some weird disease.
It's not really about healthcare. The operator doesn't even use their name. Have you ever called the line and the person says, I'm like Agent 12?
No.
Has that ever happened even once? Oh my gosh. Just drove me batty. I don't know. And if you don't see their life before, they're like.
Does Michael Bay understand health insurance in any way? Probably not.
Like, it's bureaucracy. They won't even give you their name. They just call themselves Operator 12. Like that. I was like, okay, that's pretty stupid. I mean, calling bureaucracy can be terrible, but I've never not gotten a name from a person. It might be a fake name, but I'm at least getting a name from somebody. She needs an experimental surgery. What was she sick with? I don't really know. I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, she looked okay. I mean,
she wasn't bedridden.
Okay, so Will, the brother, goes to Danny, Jake Gyllenhaal, for a loan for $200,000.
That's what he needed for the surgery.
Yeah, for the surgery.
Yeah.
So he must be totally loaded in order to have that much money just to loan out to his brother.
But Gyllenhaal says all his money's tied up in the job, in the score.
Yeah.
So he has to do the score. He's like, I can't loan you money.
It's just like, but see, this is where the pacing drives me nuts. Like, what you do is you have a conversation between Will and Danny, and you let Will like think about it, and he sees his wife in pain and struggling and coughing or whatever. Like, you just see her doing bad, and then he's like, you know what? I have to do this heist. I just cannot take her suffering. I've got to do it. Instead of just like he's getting pressured the second he gets there to do it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I know a lot
That's
of
what I
this
would do,
movie was impacted by COVID, right? Because I know like a lot of it they used drones, I think, because they couldn't like be in the same room with a lot of people. So there is like a COVID aspect of this movie. You can kind of feel it. Like there's not a lot of scenes where people are together talking with each other, you know? So I mean maybe that's part of it, is they just like we had to just like kick in and do the plot and do the story because they couldn't be in the same room. Like we can have them be in an ambulance because we've tested them and we're cleared, but like we can't bring in other people, you know.
That could be.
Yeah.
Because it was early 2022 when it came out, but I think they filmed it like in the middle of COVID.
Sure, 2021. Sure.
Right, yeah. Yeah, something like that. He was gonna film a different movie and then he did this. Yeah. May 21 is when they started filming, or January 21. So this is like not even this is like, 10 months into COVID, 8 months into COVID. So
that could be.
Yeah, this was like before vaccines were even out there. So not to defend it, I'm just saying like there's a whole era of movies where you're like, oh yeah, that was definitely like a COVID impacted. But you can't totally tell. It's not. I think it's
no. I'll give it that credit. Yeah,
no, it's not like War of the Worlds, which I think is an Ice Cube movie that was filmed during the pandemic, where he's alone the entire movie basically.
We might need to put that on the watch list here.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. The ending was dumb.
Well, you don't get to have your cake and eat it
she
too
just
that way.
walks away with the money and puts it in the baby carriage. No one's like, hey, why does that lady have a brick of cash? Like, nothing, no questions.
Like, am I supposed to feel happy? Like, how many people lost family in this crazy scenario? And the whole time, like, once Will's name gets stated, I'm like, the gig's up. Where's he gonna go? They know who he is.
He's gonna go to jail. But the cop points to him and says he saved his life. He saved my life. So apparently that's supposed to count for something.
I mean, I suppose he could, in some ways, plead he was like a hostage. He could sort of go down that route, is that Jake Gyllenhaal kind of abducted him, forced him to do it. I don't know. But also, the money,
Good
too.
luck,
like, how is she going to use that wad of cash? Like, those are probably marked bills in some way. You just stole them from a bank. You can't just, like, deposit them and then write a check to the health company. Like, she's going to get caught. She'll go to jail, too.
No, she's going to launder the money in part 2.
Yeah, I suppose, you have to go to a casino and clean the money.
Yeah. I just bet it all on roulette. I was so desperate. Yeah, and then I don't know. It did not earn the slow, sentimental ending at all. Like, this was chaotic. I'm not going to feel happy for these guys. Even Will. Like, good Lord. Like, too many dead cops. Too many just violence and insanity. So I don't hate it, but I hate the ending. I just can't get into it. I kept thinking, even I thought about Fletch. Like, the car chase in Fletch is more exciting than any sequence in this movie to me. That was more enjoyable and aesthetically pleasing than this. I don't know. Thought about the French Canary. Thought of all the car chases that land, and then here's a whole movie that's basically a movie-long chase with helicopters, with a bunch of cars crashing, with explosions and bullet flying, and I was like, man, that did not hit. But
all right. Well,
Yeah, it was kind of like Speed in that way, where this vehicle just had to keep going and going. At one point, he references himself as being a shark. He can't stop.
Right, but Speed knows is the correct amount of dumb, right? We get a crazy villain who's
Speed's
clearly the bad guy.
Perfect movie. Like, what are we talking about here?
And, well, correct, that's what I'm saying. But they have a clear villain, clear hero. It's very exciting. We don't see our protagonist. We see one lady get killed because she tries to leave the bus. Otherwise, we don't see anybody die. It's ludicrous. It's fun. It knows that it's stupid. It does not take itself seriously. Unlike this movie, which takes itself seriously at times. Right?
Yeah.
Like, Ambulance took itself seriously in a way that I was like, come on. You did not earn this, buddy. Like, this is not serious. That's where it annoys me. But yeah,
that's Michael Bay. I mean, that's Michael Bay. It's that weird line of Armageddon is that, like, there's weird jokes and then there's super sentimental stuff. That's just the way he makes movies. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Rock's not that sentimental. It's mostly just stupid and fun. That's a movie I haven't seen.
Yeah, but there's stuff with his daughter. I mean, there's.
You can have a little bit there, but like playing like sad music at the end is so stupid in a movie this dumb. Like,
yeah,
it just
I agree.
It just doesn't work. Like it just.
It's not perfect. It loses a star because of that. It drops down to 4 stars because of that.
Oh no, God. A movie you fell asleep at once and you almost fell asleep at second.
I mean,
second time.
Really, it's like a 3.5 star movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought into it. I wasn't distracted by all the editing and the freneticness of it all. I quite enjoyed the first half of the movie, but it definitely didn't stick the landing. It was really messy at the end, and I wasn't sure how to feel about how it went down. Apparently, it was supposed to be a feel-good part of the movie where Cam actually learns to care about people. Apparently, that was like an arc.
She learned the lesson, yeah.
Because there was the gnarly beginning where this girl gets impaled by a wrought iron fence.
Yeah, that's how the movie starts. Yeah, this little girl with a freaking fence in her chest. Like, whoa.
Yeah, and she doesn't seem to care about the little girl, but now at the end she cares about the cop and about other people. So I guess that's the growth in the arc of this movie.
Oh, she used to be addicted to speed. She failed the medical school because she became a junkie. Oh, how sad that is for her.
Yeah, she's really like a great character. You know where I stand on her.
Well, you just find her attractive. It's fine. You can.
No, I like her character too. She's the hero of the movie. I don't know why she shot. Yeah, that didn't make sense. I suppose she didn't know it was him, right? The door opened and she just shot. But
she thought it was going to be the cartel guys who were going to come in, because the cop who comes to and immediately knows what's going on. He's like, they're going to kill us. How did he know that? The dude was like bleeding out, and I don't know. He's probably got a horrible stomach infection, like when his aorta was clamped with the hair clip. I'm like, oh, that was not sterilized at all. Oh boy, that's rough.
No.
He just knew, but yeah, she assumed that they were going to come in, and they're like, well, I'm going to go out guns a-blazing, right? I'm going to take some out before they can like rape and murder me. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought this was a good Michael Bay movie. That didn't stick the landing though, so I give it 3.5 stars. I had a fun time with it.
Let's go.
No, I'm at 2 stars. That's really just, you filmed an actual movie with cars. Kudos. But I mean, we've already talked. Gyllenhaal's a problem. There's not chemistry between the two leads.
Going Gyllenhaal now, huh?
Gyllenhaal. I don't know how. Is it Jill or Gil?
I think it's Gyllenhaal. Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Jake and Jill and all. Okay. But it's got a mawkish ending, and I don't know. None of the action was fun. Yeah, I hated the editing. Like, it kept my heart rate up, but it also just annoyed the piss out of me.
That's
like,
okay, one. That's the only goal.
So yeah, I mean, kudos. It knows what it wanted to do. I do appreciate that it's at least it's a person's vision, and they made the movie they wanted to make. But yeah, I don't know. Michael Bay is not my cup of tea. I would prefer a less frenetic, more focused movie would be more enjoyable and entertaining to me. A little better written.
I think they should hand over the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe over to Michael Bay. I think he should just take it over.
Well, that would be interesting. I don't know if the movie would be good, but I actually like that move. I'd like to just give it to some crazy director to just do whatever they want with it.
Like
sure.
they did Zack Snyder's kind of the same idea.
Yeah. See, that I'm for. Let's see it. Let's see an Incredible Hulk movie directed by Michael Bay. Sure.
I had a question. Why did they paint the ambulance green? Was there ever?
It was supposed to be blue.
Right.
But why did they paint it? Why did they want it painted? Wouldn't it be more confusing
Correct.
if all the ambulances were the same?
One, or like, yeah.
And this, by the way, this was Will's idea. It wasn't even Mr. Gyllenhaal's idea. It was,
It was Will's idea?
No,
yeah,
he told him beforehand to get the paint. That was definitely Gyllenhaal's idea.
Yeah.
No. He gets the inspiration from Will, who's like, when we were dealing with the Taliban, they would do this move where they'd go under a bridge and then 5 of the exact vehicles would come out and we wouldn't know which was one.
Yeah,
right. And Will says that to Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
And then Gyllenhaal uses that to call the people and fuse it. But that idea came from Will originally.
Yeah, but not the painted part.
Yeah, well,
they
right.
Were all
yeah,
supposed to be identical.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd do one blue. I don't get it either.
I was like, wait, did we ever learn why he did that, and did it help in any way? I was like, no, not at all.
No, it was for us to know which van to care about.
Right.
It wasn't for the movie.
But see, does he think we're that dumb? Like, I'm gonna assume the van that
only a few other ambulances for like that one scene when they separate. It wasn't like there was a million ambulances throughout the whole movie.
Right.
Yeah, that was really confusing. I was like, why did they waste time on this paint thing? Like, never came back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. I had fun.
I had fun too.
I do. One other thought came to me is like, this movie really missed the like IMAX, craze, because I think if it came out now, it'd be like, see it on the biggest screen possible with IMAX and watch the stuff blow up. Like, I think that would add a bit to it, but just a thought.
Louder. Wow.
Well, that was like F1 is like, go see F1, see the cars drive in IMAX, and yeah.
Well, that movie was shot coherently. I could tell where the cars were.
Oh,
what the stakes were.
Film. Great picture.
Yeah, that was super fun. It was focused. The action scenes were genuinely exciting. Knew the stakes, knew who was doing what, when, and why.
But yeah, I don't know. That's
I digress.
Yeah, I guess we'll move on.
Nope, we're gonna talk about this for the rest of our lives.
Ambulance? This one movie?
It's the only conversation you ever get to have. Don't bring the flamingos. What was the deal with the flamingos? Is that funny? We already paid for the flamingos. I didn't. And is the guy stupid? Whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was all part of the plan. There was the paint and the flamingos. You just got the wrong color paint. I think that was
the flamingos weren't part of the plan. He didn't want the flamingos. They were for something
but
else.
He bought them already.
Right.
Well, no. I think they were part of the plan. He just didn't want them then because I don't know, whatever.
No, I don't think they were part of the plan. It was for a different thing.
Oh.
For like a party or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think Jake, Danny owned that place.
Did he?
That's my headcanon. Because he
Okay.
has all this money from robbing banks. He's like super rich.
Yeah, it's all tied up.
But
in
then why
this
didn't he
one-
do the heist then?
He would
If he's
just
got all
he would
those
just
cars?
loan him the $200K. That would be not. That'd be like a
Like
drop in the bucket if he owned it.
sell one of those
One of
cars
those
and give the money
cars,
to your
yeah.
brothers. Yeah.
I think he was like security at that place. He was like a security guy. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Matters to me.
It's the only thing that matters, really.
Yeah, this is all we're gonna talk about for the rest of our lives. I mean, I want to get down to
I'm
the
open to
we'll
being
eventually
convinced.
figure it out.
What did the cartel dudes mean about protecting their investment? What was that about?
Yeah, see, that's what that guy owned the place. That was his car place. The cartel guy. That's my headcanon. Is Danny worked for that? Gyllenhaal worked for that guy.
Poppy.
Yeah.
My headcanon is that Will actually owned it, but he has amnesia, and Danny's been secretly taking ownership of it.
That makes no sense. 'Cause then he'd be really rich, and why would
But he doesn't know. That's the tragedy, right? Like, those are actually his cars, and he doesn't know it.
That's
good
probably why
twist
he's
would
such a
have been-
good driver.
Where
Yeah.
Cam was actually in on it the whole time, and that was like the ambulance was part of it. That would have been a good twist.
I know who Danny is. We went to college together. Okay.
Yeah, when Todd from Wedding Crashers showed up, and just made me giggle. Like he's the guy that paints the picture of Vince Vaughn. The scene where they're at the dinner, where he's like, "I'm gonna go up in my room doing gay stuff," and he looks over at Vince Vaughn, and Vince Vaughn's like, "Why are you looking at me, man?" That just cracks me up. That movie's hilarious.
Yeah, well,
Okay, what are we watching next week?
Oh boy, we are in for a treat. We're actually going to have a couple of weeks to ruminate on this banger of a movie. Its production budget was $10,000. It was first released in 2008, but then officially released in 2010, year of our Lord.
You said 10,000?
$10,000, and it spawned 2 sequels.
my first guess is Paranormal Activity, but the years are wrong, and even Paranormal was probably more than 10 grand. What could be that freaking cheap?
Let's see here.
Yeah, I mean, what does a camera cost? It's probably 10 grand just on a camera.
Let's see.
Like, you have nobody famous in your movie, like, at all.
Yeah, it holds a 19% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see.
It's not Room. Room was like earlier than that, right?
Yeah, Room is 2000.
And it was more than $10,000 too. He spent, I mean, Tommy Wiseau spent more than 10 grand on that baby.
This
I can't even
is
fathom what it is if it's 10 grand. That's such little money when it comes to movies.
I mean, my mind goes to horror, but I wouldn't think you'd pick a horror movie.
well, it's according to Wikipedia, an independent romantic thriller horror film. Written and directed and executive produced by James Wynn.
$10,000?
James Wynn, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Stars Alan Baugh and Whitney Moore, and it is known to be one of the worst films ever made.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna have to write it down when you say it so I don't forget it.
Okay. The
And his brain
tagline
is
of
already
it-
rejecting the movie. It's already just, he's trying to inoculate himself. His brain is just attacking it. Okay.
Yeah. It's you guys want to know what it is?
You're probably gonna have to because I have no clue.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Birdemic: Shock and Terror.
That was only 10 grand for Birdemic? Oh my God.
Birdemic,
Okay.
Shock and Terror.
Never seen it. I'm well aware of it. It makes sense now. The pieces are fitting.
Yeah.
10 grand.
$10,000. We could save up and make this movie if we wanted to.
Birdemic, Shock and Terror, huh?
Have you heard of this before, Eric?
Never heard of it. Nope.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Is it
sorry,
like a
Eric.
Sharknado kind of deal?
Yeah, but less overtly aware that it's stupid. At least the first one.
Okay. Have you seen this?
No, I'm just well aware of it. It was
Okay.
when I was listening to podcasts a lot. This was talked about. Go ahead, Kevin. Sorry.
I've seen it a number of times.
Oh.
Like 3 times I've seen it.
Wow.
Is it streaming or is it?
It's streaming on Amazon Prime.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So yeah, you don't have to pay for Birdemic, Shock and Terror.
Is it going to scare Eric too much though? Is he going to have nightmares?
If he's into dirty feet, maybe.
A lot of dirty feet, huh?
Ooh, all right. Mm.
Is it Isa Gonzalez's dirty feet? No, she's not in this, huh?
No, she's not in this, unfortunately.
I think even in 2008, she probably would have cost more than 10 grand to be in your movie.
Yeah, what is she, a Disney star or something like that? Or Nickelodeon? I think she was on Nickelodeon back then.
She popped up in that show on Netflix that I couldn't get into. Something Body Problems. Something Body. It was like a sci-fi.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. I have Zero Body Problems or
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
And you couldn't get into it? Wow.
No, I couldn't get into that show. There's like a countdown in the sky. Yeah.
So the cop that gets shot and is in the ambulance the whole time, he's in this show called Tell Me Lies that my wife watches, and he's it just shot, like there's a new season of the show coming out now, and he plays a college student, and I just keep thinking about him and so it's really stupid because he looks 4 years older than he did in this movie.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a rookie in this movie and he looked too old.
So he'll go in and talk about staying at his dorm and stuff, and he looks like a 30-year-old. It's even worse than Paul Rust in I Love You, Beth Cooper. You're like, this dude is like a man, a full-grown super adult, talking about going to his dorm room. Anyway,
yeah,
it's a random little tidbit.
Huh. Great story.
Thanks. Very much worth it. People's lives are better now.
All right, Birdemic. It's on Prime.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Eric.
Birdemic,
my
Shock
apologies.
and Terror.
Shock and Terror.
My apologies, Eric. This is.
Right. Do you think this is gonna make him mad? I mean, I'm gonna probably enjoy this, but is he gonna just be a grumpy Gus?
I think so. The AR, the recording goes in and out. It's very frustrating that way. Because it's done so cheaply. I don't think they used microphones.
Overdubbing or okay. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's a terrible movie. One that I enjoy.
Apparently. This will be viewing number 4.
Viewing number 4, yeah.
All right, well, I hope we get Salty Eric in 2 weeks' time.
All right.
This is so dumb.
Cool.
Why did we watch this stupid movie?
Can you give us a little sailing from Christopher Cross as we go out? Ben, you have the voice
I
of an angel.
I don't know the song.
You don't know that song?
No.
Listen to it. Banger. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.
Cool.